I am going to go over with you how to put on the home study equipment device. You will get a packet of directions here. This explains what the home study equipment is. And in these boxes here, if you want to jot down the time that you go to bed at night and the time that you wake up in the morning. In the middle here, if there's any time that you wake up in the middle of the night to use the restroom and you're having a harder time falling back to sleep and you're awake for an extended period of time, if you just want to write down those times in the morning so we can correlate that along with the study. So the first thing that you will attach is the home study device itself, and this is going to go around your torso midline. You'll attach the belt around you sort of snug so it's not falling off loose.
Okay.
Everything else that gets plugged into the device is color coded and labeled, so you'll know exactly where everything plugs in. This device itself can pick up body positions, so we will know if you're laying on your stomach or your sides or your back at night. The next things you'll put on are the belts. So here is the abdomen belt. You'll attach the white belt to the clip and it just snaps in place. So this will go around your stomach. And you'll snap the other side in place. And then you can pull on the tab there if you need to tighten the belt.
Tighten it up a little bit.
And then the end of that is yellow, and that's also going to plug into the yellow port on the device.
And they only plug in one way?
Yes, they only plug in one way. Perfect. Good. The next one is the thorax belt that will go just under your armpits. So you'll wrap that around yourself. Tighten it up if you need to. And then the end of that cord is blue, and that one plugs into the blue port labeled THO for thorax.
Okay.
Perfect. The next thing that you'll put on is the nasal cannula. This is going to go in the nostrils and pick up snoring and breathing through your nose and mouth. The nasal pieces are a little bit curved, and you want those to curve in towards your nose, and then these pieces will hook around your ears. Perfect. There's some little pieces down here that you can slide up and down to make it a tighter fit underneath your neck there. And there's some tape here that you can tape it down right on your cheekbones to help hold it in place so it doesn't wiggle around so much while you're sleeping. And with this one, there's actually two things that are going to plug in. The first one with the gray end is going to plug into the gray port labeled NAF. And the actual tube will screw into the top of the unit labeled P-flow. The last thing you'll put on is the pulse oximeter. So we'll peel the clear backing off of the pulse oximeter. It can go on either hand and whichever finger is most comfortable for you. And there is a picture of a finger on the front of it, and you're going to want to put that right on top of your fingernail. The other side will go on the back, and then you'll use that little tail to wrap around. Perfect. And then the end of this will plug into the top of the unit, and that is labeled SPO2. Perfect. So now you have everything on, and once you're ready to fall asleep, it's going to ask you to press the exclamation mark. And the red light on your finger will come on, and that just shows that everything's working and it's ready to record. The next thing you will do is snore 5 times. Perfect, just like that. That just helps us correlate with the time that you wrote down on the front that you're ready to sleep. Be sure that you have it on for at least 6 hours. And then in the morning when you're finished, you can take everything off, stick it back in the bag that we sent you home with. There's no buttons to press or anything. You can just take it all off when you are finished. There is our phone number down here. You can call at any time in the middle of the night if you have any questions with anything.
And you want it back at what time?
Between 8 and 9.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.